Alright, welcome back to Make It Mental, everybody. What you're looking at right there is my cordless drill motor that came out of a snap-on cordless drill. Uh, there were, or was, two rivets. I thought they were screws in all actuality. So I ground them off to see if there's any threads. There's no threads in there, there's no threads in there, there's no threads in there. Even though it may kind of look like it from the piss poor lighting. But there is actually no threads in there at all. But anyway, so what I would have to do is, I don't have a tap and die for this, and even if I did, I'd have to separate this can from its core insides, from its guts. And to do that, if somebody was that determined to do that, all these little tabs right here are going to have to be bent up and out, or cut off, bent up, bent up, bent up, bent up, bent up, and out, and then slide out the back, and then pay attention to how the brushes are, because you might have trouble getting them back in after the fact. I'm still going to proceed with what I got until my brushless motor gets here. Just got through making me a motor mount out of weldable steel. I'm in the process, let's see if it'll balance up like this. I'm in the process of trimming it down so it will fit inside there. Let's go this way. Granted, this is reverse of how it actually be, but this just gives you an idea how close it actually is. It's not quite there yet, but the idea is for it to slip right over that little neck right there. And since I got the calipers there in the background, I'll show you guys what the actual size of this motor is. Oops. 47.6 roughly. I don't know where exactly. We're just going to measure the case without that little bell on the end of it. By 60. Just call it 60. So 47 by 60. That's a fairly good sized motor. It's about a 550 in length, 550 size in comparison to a length right there. So there's a visual next to a 550. Right, not too much difference. It's the thickness. So I don't know what the heck they call it. This could be a 775. I have no idea. I don't know. But it's, all I know is it's very, very difficult to get this thing to get rotating. So I'm sure it's going to require a lot of voltage. But I'm going to run with it for now just to see what happens. And keep going, because my brushless motor is not expected to get here till sometime next week. So, and I'm not the type of person that likes to sit still. And then to get it to accept into the Red Cat Racing chassis, the servo is going to clear. I had to do some heavy modifications to the servo mount, shown here. Basically, all that's left is just the two ends, right? That's how it would be on a lot of typical cars I've built throughout the years anyway. So all that other garbage is going to be gone. I've had to hog out this plastic area in here as best I could, and then there was another smaller ridge right through here, along with these like extrusion. I forget the name of these, but anyway, I ground them flat, so that way this plate can sit up in there. Oops, a magnetic screwdriver, and then hopefully get right down into the gears. If I measure everything out right, of course you're looking at it at an angle. And I think I'm going to have to, there we go. Now it's sitting in there. So just going by that, looks like I'm going to have to move the motor up a little bit. Just a little bit, but no big deal. I'll just make this hole a little bit taller on this side up here. And I don't know how it's, hopefully I can make it tight enough where I don't need screws, because I really don't feel like taking this apart, and it's not worth the effort. I just want to make it run, see how it works, and then redo everything once my brushless motor gets here.